All right. Good morning, cyber traders, and welcome to this beautiful Friday. Finally getting through almost halfway during the month, and halfway during the month. I'm saying this is the first week of the month, but birthday's coming up. Josh is out today. Getting his tooth pulled. You're gonna have me and Rich, and let me tell you, it's always been a fun adventure. I tell you, what a great day yesterday is, and today's looks even more exciting. I want to talk a little about Newegg. All right. So for some of you here, I want to bring this up really quick. Some of you are in the trading floor, and I know some of you right now are watching on social media. And I want to bring up a trade really quick that we did yesterday. Now, I still own Newegg from the swing trade. I got in at 34.28 yesterday, which was right around here, and I actually chased the stock. Okay, I'm like paying. It was a lot of money. Made a big run. A lot of you in the cyber group were listening in. We were talking about it, and this is the reason why we looked at it. Now, remember, being a good day trader is going to teach you how to be a good swing trader. So all these positions that you see right here, these are all swing trades, okay? And all of them were ones that we saw yesterday. So you had Newegg, you had Open, you had HWH, all right? I'm not doing too well HWH. I'll talk a little bit about that next, and then we're going to tell you what's moving this morning. But I want to get to the Newegg trade, because this is why, if you subscribe to our X feed, if you've subscribed to our Telegram, we posted this up there. And Rich posted one of the most beautiful photos. Let me bring it up here because I want to show you here, guys. There's a trading floor. All right, so everybody can see the trading floor. I know if you're in the trading floor, you could see it already. But this is what I want to show you right here, because this was great. This was a great call by Rich, and this is what we saw. This one right here. Do you see right here at 357? Right here. You see that right there? Look at this image right here. Now, there was at 1 o'clock, 1:30, you see this little red line right there? That red line was this red line. That red line was a 400,000 share buyer, okay? That's right. And let's do the math, because some of you need to figure how much money that is. 400,000 times $40 is about $16 million looking to be bought on Newegg. Now, we didn't go back and take the screenshot. If you hear earlier, when I did jump into it, this is one of the reasons why we bought it, but this image was actually perfect. You could see, we can go back up here you could look on the text all the way back here. When we originally traded yesterday, we did point it out on the list, but that trade right there, you could see it. It just literally took off. Now, this is what made Newegg great. We watched Newegg back in July go from $30 to $140. And whatever goes up gets crushed, right? Whatever goes up comes down twice as fast. Look what happened right here. Stock went all the way down to $30. And this was the pivotal moment that I was waiting for, that a lot of you should have jumped in. And some of you students, you did jump in. There was a lot of support levels right here, right at the 30. Now, some of you remember back in July when it was 12 and had that big run up, it went to a high of like 56. Like, oh my God, that thing in one day went from 28 to 58.6. I'm like, screw that. That was like a category 5. But then it came back down to the 30. So when I jumped in, I'm like, we were looking at it. I'm like, you know what? It already hit the 30. It was there already this morning, and I paid like 34. And I'm like, it's a lot of money. Let me bring it up here so you can see a little bit better. Right there. So you can see here's like the 34. It kind of, once it broke, this is called a double top. And there was a huge iceberg order out there. When it broke it, that was basically it. But we were already paying $4 or $5 more for it. And sure enough, the thing took off and obviously guess what? It's going on the watch list. So NEGG is a really, really good mover, and it's working out great. A couple other swing trades that I just jumped in also. I want to talk about the loser really quick. So, yes, I do lose money, and I'm going to show you I lost money on the trade. So anyway, I got into this trade. This is where we talk about bad luck. When I got in was right around here, and all of a sudden, listen, some of us been there and done that, right? Stock went from that 680 and tanked on me. And I, like anyone else, I could have just took a loss. But I'm saying, you know what? I'm at support levels. I'm taking a big hit. It'll probably come back. And sure enough, it did come back a little bit. But right now, I'm in no man's land. I'm starting to see what's called a pendant right here. See it right there. So we'll see how this opens up, but I might get out. Open was also a good one too. So Open would be doing great. Another stock, I didn't buy that many shares of it. This is another one I was a little upset about because we watched Open and we've been day trading it. And I'm like, damn it, maybe I should do a swing trade on it. And sure enough, you could see it. We watched this thing go from $2 all the way up. It's at $6. This thing has just been all over the news. It's been one of the most active stocks on the NASDAQ. You'll see it. It's always been popping over here in the big percentage gainers. Right now, it's number 5 on the list, and it's been there almost every day. So, I'm like, you know what? Maybe we shouldn't day trade it. Maybe we should swing trade it. And that's what I basically did. And I didn't want to buy a lot of it. I only bought 100 shares. I mean, remember, like on a swing trade versus a day trade, we always kind of work less. We always, and usually it takes the 3-day candle to kind of give us that direction. So anyway, that one actually did pretty well. Hopefully everyone enjoyed that. That's what you missed yesterday. But once again, every day is a new adventure at Cyber Trade University. So let's talk about some of the brand name stocks that we own. Now, I got on my swing trade account. I don't know if you guys can see this right here, but this is my Schwab account. Let me just show you what I got going on right here. This is my other account. I got about 4 accounts. So this is my Schwab account. You guys could see that right there. And you could see right here that over the course of the year, if you guys could see that, that's what I basically made in the past 2 years. Okay. How the that account went from 80,000 to about 240,000. Does everybody see that? Okay. But that's not what I want to brag about. What I want to show you is this one. We do have a couple of swing trades that are open right now. You could see the TLOYs in there. You could see the, you can see the TLOY. We got the AI, SMR, all those. Everybody see those right there? Okay, good. So let me just show you what's going on with those stocks right there. So Tesla, I don't have the Tesla trade. We have the TSLL, but we have to trade the TSLA to follow what's going on. So that stock, you've been seeing it right here. It's been doing great. It's what we teach you, which is like the big percentage gainers, how the stock keeps breaking new higher highs. So that stock is obviously doing pretty well. So you're not going to be trading a $240 stock. You might be trading this stock right here. So it's been doing really nicely. Unfortunately, I haven't really been making any money on it. It hasn't gone anywhere. Where do I own it at again? TSLY. Oh no, that's the. I'm sorry. That's the TSLY I own because it has a right there. TSLY. Actually, I'm not bad. I'm up overall on the count. You could probably see right here. I'm up only about $1,000 on it. Does everybody see that right there? But that right there, it's not the 1,000. I'm making money on the dividend. So that stock right there, we teach you how to do a dividend play, and you could see right here. Since we've been trading it back in March, it really hasn't gone anywhere, which is great. Great. Well, you can't see that. Let me see. Let me show you. You guys can see that now. You guys see that? Oh, you know what? I'm showing it on YouTube. Okay, I'm showing it on YouTube. Let me show you if I can post it up here. If you guys are on YouTube, let me see. There you go. Now in the trading room, you should see it. Everybody see it now? There you go. We broadcast live on YouTube. So apparently there's some people out there on YouTube think I don't show my trades. So I'm showing you my trades. All right, just kind of showing it there. So I want to kind of like squash that, if you know what I mean. There's eventually a couple of haters out there, and I want to address that. Yeah, we do trades and so on. So anyway, those stocks are what's moving. So we got those that's going on right now. Let's go talk about some branding, some stocks and the big percentage gainers, because there are a couple of good stocks that are moving this morning. I want to hit upon those. You got the PRSO right now. Hold on, let's look at the orders right here. PRSO. Let's look at level 4. So up 82% right now. Nice little move. It's kind of flat here since 8 o'clock. PRSO. A lot of orders that are showing up right now on PRSO. Let me just show you. So I might back off on it a little bit. Does everybody see it right there? All those orders right there. Carlos says, I'm shifting from TSLY to TSYY because it's a weekly paid dividend. Really? You know, I did not know that. Wow, that is great. Let's see where that one's at. It's, you know, it's TSYY. You could see it is kind of pretty volatile. You could see it is paying on the weeklies, how it's doing it. But, you know, it's almost like selling options. You know what I mean? It's almost like selling options, but you don't have to buy the stock. You could just do this. So anyway, we're going to do a class on that. So if anybody wants to know how to trade the high yield dividends, I think that's going to be a fabulous class. I think you guys need to know about. And you know, it's crazy. A lot of people don't know about it too. Anyway, let's go through more of the watch list over here. We got VEEE. That's another really nice mover right there. Charlene says, you can't fix crazy or stupid, Fausto, even the duct tape. Let them hate free advertisement. You know what, Charlene? You know what? Like I said, I had one of somebody out there just write something really stupid, and you know, just don't reply back to it. I really just need more people out like yourselves to go out there and write good Google reviews and Trustpilot. I'll send them out. But you know what? Unfortunately, with social media, you know, that there are competitors and haters out there, and they kind of like use it against somebody. So listen, I can't make everyone happy. When doing it for 35 years and you've been teaching people, and I've trained over hundreds of thousands of people, I'm not going to bat 1,000 with everybody, you know? So let's go. Let's pass those people and let's focus on a new day and what's moving. You got another stock, this one right here, that's moving up pretty nicely. The VVVV. Let's look at that one. Oh, another stock that I own too, that's on my swing trading account, is AI. Let me show you that one. I bought it pretty high. Right now, I'm losing money on it. I own it at 15. I own it right here. I own it at 15. What do I own it at? 1565. Everybody see that right there? 1565. A little closer, you guys can see it. So it's backing off. I liked AI just really for another reason. You had First Lady Melania had a big conference yesterday regarding about how important AI is. And you could see that AI hit a big support levels back on this day. And that was one of the reasons why I jumped in. So I'm thinking it might come back. It might come back. Okay. So, you know, right now I'm only down like $100 on it, which is not the end of the world. So I'm going to keep an eye on AI on the watch list due to a dead cat bounce. A couple other stocks out there that's moving right here. Our loop. It's kind of flat. You know, it is Friday. You want to be very careful today. So we'll put this on the B list. HKPT, we traded this the other day. Some of you remember it. It went from like $1 to $2. It looks like it's moving up a little bit this morning. Another pharma stock, maybe on the B list. HKPD, not too crazy about that one. This one's busting new highs, but obviously it's a little bit. It's more of the ETF. Nope. That's the ETF one. Breeze, no. ASST, we trade that stock. Everybody remembers this stock, right? She's moving again. 50 cents, went to $12. Ugly spread, though. Lululemon taking a hit. You know, I can never figure out why this stock was $400 at one point. I guess earnings came out. We're not good. You know what? I don't know if Costco had something to do with it because Lululemon was trying to sue Costco because they said that they copied one of their pants or something like that. So instead of paying $90 for a Lululemon pair of pants, you could buy it at Costco for like $15. But anyway, that could be a good short. LULU. Anyway, the writing was on the wall back in June. So that one looks pretty good. New York Stock Exchange, what we got going on over here? Anything good? Nope. Pineapple Financial, doesn't look not really what we're looking for. Trend is really not our friend on that one. Losers, that's because it was a gap up. CURV, we remember that one. That one got crushed. All right, that pretty much. Oh, Nate, this stock is obviously on the losers. I don't think it's going to be on the short list, but that was a fun stock. NBY, we traded that. That went from $1 to $5. Now it's back down. It's on the losers list. All right, and we'll keep an eye on Tesla anyway. Tesla's doing great. So TSLA, I didn't put that on the watch list in a while, so that one's doing pretty nicely. All right. Expensive yoga pants. What's the big deal? I don't know, Lyndon Randy. That's why I love Costco. All right, guys, let's get ready for the market open up. We've got about 15 minutes. Remember, Josh is out today, so we're going to have Rich and I back. Sorry about what happened yesterday. We had a little problem with our the cyber group room, but I'm glad we were able to get it back up at 11. Technology, I think last time we went down was like 2 years ago. All right, but shit happens. But we, the great staff, Greg, our IT guy, and everything got us up quickly. So let's thank him for doing it. In the meantime, everyone, you see something, say something. Also, don't forget, next week I am going to be at Toronto. I am going to do a live traders challenge there. All right. That's another thing people were negative. They said, I was doing a search. I can't find Fausto. Well, if you go to themoneyshow.com, you'll see me. I will be there. Register. You can watch it also on a webcast. So feel free to see me there. Look forward to it. And one last thing, big announcement. I just wanted to say, I was talking to Andrea yesterday. Andrea is going to go and meet Grant Brockway this weekend in Ohio. Hope you guys have a great time. Miss you guys, all right? And hopefully, Andrea, I'll see you up in Toronto and anyone else who's going to be up there too. Good luck, everyone. I'll see you in about 15 minutes. Don't go anywhere. And if you're watching on social media, here, if you want to come and join us and watch those live trades, just click on that little QR code. Scan it, or you can go to www.ctu.co/free because today at 12 o'clock, I am going to do an open house and we'll show you everything that we did today that you're going to miss if you don't come and join us now. Good luck, everybody. Happy trading. And if I don't see you, enjoy the rest of your weekend.